So any more questions, please? Anybody wants to ask a question?
I want to ask.
Please go ahead. Very good, Jannat. Well done. Go
A very
ahead.
good afternoon to one and all, to all the eminent speakers. So my question is to Professor Varsha ma'am. Ma'am, my question is that as you already mentioned in your talk, that eminent.
Jannat, switch on your camera, please.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
So my question is to Varsha ma'am. Ma'am, as you already mentioned in your talk that there were eminent historians from Pakistan, eminent historians from Britain. So they said that, according to you, they said that this is a history of Jammu and Kashmir. Why is it so, ma'am, that we, like being in Indian, we don't have that good historians who can bring the true facts? Why is it so, ma'am? Is it something related to personal interest or something? Is there a problem? What is it, ma'am? Because today I got to know some those facts which I was so stunned by them. So, ma'am, what is the problem actually?
Actually, we have the historians, but earlier nobody took an initiative to work over this aspect. Now, most of the works which were written earlier, right from the colonial writers or the Sikh historians, they were, most of these works are, as I have already told you, in historians' work is his own perception. So what they wrote, it was their perception. Now, the process has begun, and now many of the scholars, they have started doing research on this aspect. Now, I hope that in near future we will get some good work and related to the history of Jammu and Kashmir.
May I interject? Ms. Jannat,
yes, sir.
History is a very, very difficult subject. Many people in this group may not be knowing that the present this POJK area, they have found rock, engravings or tablets from the time of Ashoka. That is part of POJK. And will you be surprised that there are two universities doing research on this? One is in Sydney, another is in USA. Nobody in the subcontinent may even be knowing about those places, because at that time the scripts are written in Gandhari script, because at that time in this area Gandhari was spoken, and since Chinese used to come through this area, Ashok got translated the Buddhist scriptures from Pali into Gandhari, which is found in this area. And in history, if you want to go back, many people may not even know, and in Wikipedia it's not written also, they are very confused, that the battle between Porus and Sikandar was fought near Mirpur, near Mangla Dam. And I mentioned to one gentleman from Pakistan, a public figure, I said, you can earn millions of rupees by saying this is the place where Alexander and Porus fought. He said, what are you talking? He said, I vote for you because he said that I have seen a big heap of elephant bones near Mangla Dam. At that time, at present, there are no elephants in this area. So it proves that the battle was fought where Porus had a lot of elephants. And he said, I've seen this. And his growth was the same as the people of Jammu have. कहता है ये पाकिस्तान वाले हमें थोड़ी ना जिंदा रहने देंगे वहां पर कि हमारा एरिया प्रोग्रेस कर जाए. You see, the problems of dissatisfactions are everywhere. And he was very categorical, and incidentally, he cannot enter Pakistan or POK where he was born. So history is a very, very complex and a very, very difficult subject. Thank you.
Sir, here I want to add one thing. The region which has been mentioned in the Greek literature is called Drava Avisar. So this region which has been mentioned in the Greek literature it consists of Rajouri and Riyasi, this all area which has been mentioned.
No, to correct you, that Belfast is a small village near this Riasi or Jungle. Not Riasi, sorry. Rajouri.
Rajouri, yeah.
Where the Sikandar's horse was buried.
Yes, I know, sir. So this has
That's
been
also
mentioned
history.
as
That's also history. And that can be made a big tourist spot. People will come, अरे यहाँ पर सिकंदर का क्या नाम है घोड़ा दफन हुआ था. तो ये उसी छोटी छोटी चीजें होती हैं. People make a big mountain out of a mole. I visited a place somewhere in USA. उसमें लिखा था the historical importance of this place. I got curious and went there. And you will be surprised what was written there. It is to inform you that no historical event ever took place at this place. So that is history. Anyway, thank you very much.
May I come in?
Becoming interesting.
Yes, sir.
Carrying forward that dialogue, and Jannat also raised that question. Earlier also it was commented upon. If we look at the collective memory of the people the world over, the collective memory of the people is controlled by the state narrative. Whatever is the state narrative, that becomes part of the official history. And whenever a scholar wishes to work upon that subject, perforce he has to fall back upon what is the official version. And in that official version, he will find that concerted effort of the state to control the memory of the people. Everywhere the same thing happens.
Sure.
Even in Germany, you look at that single event of the Holocaust. Israel remembers it every minute of their life. In Germany, it is completely erased from the memory. Nobody talks about it. And then, Professor Satish Chandra, may I add that one of the, it's my observation, I may be wrong, one of the reasons why we do not pay so much of attention of the Buddhist edicts and rocks which are found in this region is that Gautam Buddha and Ashoka, they are no longer relevant to our life.
That's right.
They are no longer relevant to our political narrative. The only usefulness, utility of Ashoka is that emblem. And that's about all. We pay lip service to that emblem. And the rest, we would like to follow the narrative which has been passed on, unfortunately, through the Doordarshan serial Chanakya, which has come up again and again in various narratives. That narrative dominates today. And that is why we will never have greater study of these regions, these subjects. The whole of this region is full of Buddhist history. And if I'm right, Professor Chandra, correct me, the script of those edicts is in Kharoshti, I think.
No, they say Gandhari.
They say Gandhari, but it is Kharoshti.
Could be. I'm not a historian, incidentally. I just read and form my opinion. I'm a computer engineer and electrical engineer at that time.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Let me thank all of you for joining today and having a wonderful discussion on the history distortions. And a lot of you have given us new perspectives and lots of things which were not known to us earlier regarding our region. And of course, as I said, the discussion is on. A lot of guys, when you see our discussions over here, they ask me, he said, why do you now talk, since J&K state does not have Gilgit-Baltistan, Tibet and Ladakh and all those areas, why do you keep talking about those areas? So we tell them, listen, This is a temporary arrangement as has been enunciated by the Prime Minister, even in the Parliament, that this UT arrangements of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, these are the temporary arrangements have been done, and on an appropriate day, this will revert. So with the hope, one day we'll be back again as a full state, as organized by Maharaja Gulab Singh. And whenever we refer now, is Maharaja state of Jammu and Kashmir, is a state of Maharaja Gulab Singh. Whatever territories he got under his control, they were further consolidated by Maharaja Ranveer Singh and others. Until 47, whatever was our purpose and our texture and whatever our structure was there. So that is what we're going to think about, and that's what we're going to talk about. And all our research or our analysis or studies are going to be the entire erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. So that is with that hope. I thank you all for coming and listening to us. And soon I shall be sharing the links with you, and you all can watch. And any questions, any comments can still be posted. If somebody feels strongly about something, can always let us know. So thank you all. Thank you very much. Wonderful time with you. And it was a very educative and a very, very interesting talk. Thanks a ton. Thank you so much.
Thank you.